In this video, we're going to take a look at angle pairs and not just identify them, but we're actually going to solve for different angles given an angle pair. So let's start where we started last time with vertical angles. So remember, vertical angles, they're opposite, they're also congruent. So 1 is equal to 3, 2 is equal to 4. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's say that we have 42 degrees here on the left side, and what we'd like to do is solve for x and y. So the first thing we should do is remember that vertical angles are opposite, they're also congruent. So if this is 42, x is equal to 42. It's just that simple. Okay? The second piece we want to do is we want to actually look and see, okay, so if this is 42, what is y equal to? So this might be a little bit harder to see, but imagine this. I'm just going to kind of color in. Ignore all of this. Let's just look at this section right here. Well, what do we see with 42 and y? What I see is that 42 and y add up to 180. I know that 42 plus y is equal to 180. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 42 from both sides. I get y is equal to 138. So when we're solving this, let me back it up here. So y is equal to 138, and that looks about right. I've got an obtuse angle for y, 138. I got an acute angle for x. That's equal to 42. All right, so complementary angles. Complementary angles add up to 90. So when we're looking at complementary angles, let's see how we would solve this. So I know the whole thing is equal to 90. I have this box here. So I know 32 plus x is equal to 90. So how am I going to solve for x? Well, I'm going to subtract 32 from both sides. And I get x is equal to 58. All right? It's not that complicated. That's all we're doing here. With complementary angles, we're going to see they add up to 90. We're going to subtract from 90, and we call it a day. So vertical angles are equal. Complementary, we're going to subtract from 90. All right, last one, and again, this is a super short video because there's not a lot to it. Supplementary angles, they add up to 180. So if we subtracted from 90 for complementary, what might we do for supplementary angles? Well, I think we're going to do 180. Okay? I know x plus 127 is equal to 180. So I'm going to subtract 127 on both sides. So x is equal to 53. Okay, and that looks about right. It should be less than 90. All right, so that's all there is to it. What you need to do is you need to identify, is it a vertical, vertical, complementary, or supplementary pair, and then solve for the missing angle. You can always use Desmos to help you solve those angles as well. So, just to review, vertical angles are congruent, complementary angles add to 90, supplementary angles add to 180. So here's your assignment. Go to Delta Math, do the solving angle pairs. There's 2 of them. Do the first one. The first one is going to just have you do 15 questions. For every question you get wrong, it is going to take you back 1. So I need a lot of these questions done right, but they really should be very quick. You should be able to solve them without any problems. As always, if you have any questions, shoot me an email. Have fun and happy mathing.